Inigo. You still don't exactly trust him. You do feel pity for him. He has undergone...
I'm always happy to see a customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods.
Just a minute.
That's trouble.
He has undergone some kind of transformation that has deeply affected him. And he's still going through some kind of metamorphosis, and we hope that he comes out of it a much better person than he started.
Make yourself at home, please. Let me know if I
We can certainly understand that. We did not consider ourselves to be a bad person to begin with, but we have certainly changed into a better person through what we've gone through. Much of which is Inigo's fault, but that's neither here nor there. And we are Lucidia Katchem, formerly the leader of the Free Armsmen mercenary group in Cyrodiil, but no more. And now we're just, after recovering from some terrible, terrible injuries, we are making our way here in Skyrim, trying to figure out our life, and apparently taking in the very person who betrayed our company and put us on this path.
Huh?
Hey, I have a weapon from you from Ballamond.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
There's our delivery job done. Hey, pretty nice. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Yeah, I will. We have a lot of gold, but we do have some stuff we could sell. I'd like to keep that. We have 2 ebony arrows. I don't know. Firewood we could sell? Got a lot of these. Let's sell that many. And we get a bunch of these as well. I got a lot of steel arrows. Steel bolt. Iron arrows and iron bolts as well. All right, let's sell that. Sell all those. That brings our gold up a little bit. Let's see if there's anything we want to buy. Let's start way down at the bottom. We'll buy those lockpicks. And already got one of those. We'll buy another one, sure. Leather. No. It's too expensive here. I don't think we'll want any of this stuff. Very interesting, but I don't. So, jeweled goblet. So that's good. Thank you, sir.
Do come again.
Appreciate it. What time of the day is it? Oh, it's still morning. Okay. Let's make our way out into Windhelm. We just recently arrived here. Have Lucidia and Inigo. Came here on delivery job, all the way from Riften, where she had sprung Inigo from jail. This place. Let's go check this out.
That's close enough. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's the problem, Amberis? Afraid I'll soil your precious bar stool?
This is the last time I'll say it. Get out.
Fine. I didn't want any of your piss water anyway.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
What are you doing over here in the corner? What's up with you?
Isn't it obvious? I'm working on my collection.
What sort of collection?
You ask a lot of questions, don't you? Fate cards. Now leave me alone. I'm losing count.
What are fake cards?
Well, you seem actually interested. So I suppose I can spare a moment. Fate cards are magically tuned playing cards, which carry with them an enchantment fragment. On their own, they are inert and do nothing. But when the full set is recollected, their enchantment is bestowed on the holder. I've been collecting for a good number of years now, and I am nearing the completion of several sets.
Yeah.
If you are interested in starting a collection, or making a trade, I'd be interested in seeing what you have. I also have a few spare rare cards I'd be willing to sell. Great. I'll give you a matching card from a different deck. What deck are you trading from?
Guessing I don't have any. Guessing I don't have any. No. Well, I could talk to these people. Oh, that's a nice looking map. Guessing I could talk to these people.
Apparently
back here?
some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
Speak book. Who knew? Turn my E and B off so I can see a little better. Ooh.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Sound like a Nord. What's the Grey Quarter?
Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality.
Ever think of moving to Morrowind?
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own.
All right.
It was a pleasure.
I think he could. Hello, strange dog.
That look. He said a man waits his entire life to see that look from a beautiful lady. I wish I knew what he was talking about, so I'd know never to do it again.
Is something the matter?
Not at all, stranger. I was just caught in a memory, and when that happens, I have a tendency to speak out loud. That's why the Nords say I'm of questionable mind, when all they used to question were my morals.
Who's this man you're referring to?
A lover? A stranger? A mistake. He saw the way I looked at him, and thought I was in love. Perhaps I was, but only until the day he left.
And when did he leave?
It was the day Ulfric had left for solitude. Not to plead for war, but to make it. I knew then my lover's fate was sealed. He would join the Stormcloak army and depart for a camp the following morning. We said our goodbyes, and I never gave him a second look.
Tell me about your relationship with this Nord man.
I was standing at the docks when his ship pulled in. His name was Balrund. He was a noble's son. His shoulders were dressed in the finest furs, and a golden amulet hung from his neck, the center set with a stone as blue as a summer day.
So he was handsome.
Very much so. In fact, when I saw him, I dropped my basket of flowers. I was so embarrassed when I scrambled to pick them up. All that was left was a single dragon's tongue. I was about to reach for it when a hand plucked it off the ground.
Balrund's hand, I take it?
Yes, he placed the flower in my dress and told me, "A flower this beautiful belongs in no basket."
And then what happened?
Strange feelings swelled within me. Anticipation, anxiety, as if the world had shrunk into a single person, and yet it never felt so vast. I never even noticed it was an amulet of Mara around his neck.
Well, he was right to compliment you. You're beautiful and clearly in full bloom.
Thank you. I'm not so cynical that I can't appreciate your gesture of kindness.
Seem to be very few tales of romance in Skyrim.
Yet you'll find more than your fair share of tales of sorrow, sadness, and melancholy. That is something we Dunmer can
There's a
relate
character
to.
preset for this.
That
She
is
is beautiful.
something every foolish, mad, and hopeless romantic
Can't see
can
her eyes
relate
from here.
to.
Very, very beautiful. Love to be able to use that as a preset for a character and then just kind of alter it a little bit. So, you believe the Nords and Dunmer have a lot of common ground?
Yes, Skyrim is a cold land, and its people hewn from ice and stone. Some may see the surface and the edges, and mistake it for a lack of passion. Yet in the end, Nord or Dunmer, Altmer or Orc, we are all mortals. We laugh, we love, and we cry. Behind the icy veneer, in the privacy of our bedrooms, and in our most intimate of thoughts, we all turn to those emotions that are timeless.
Well said. Skyrim and its people are cold, but passionate.
Yes, the land itself is filled with hidden wonders. For every desolate tundra, there are clear lakes and hidden grottos, as lush and vibrant as the Ascadian
Take a look out of the
Isles.
corner of my eye and notice that Inigo is fixated on the conversation, barely breathing as he watches. So what happened after you met Belrund at the docks?
It didn't take long for me to discover the Amulet of Mara was meant for another. He said it was nothing more than a business arrangement, a wedding made to unite two clans who had long been at odds. That only made it worse.
So what did he do?
The only thing I could. I set out to do two things that night. Put down a bottle of ale and put him out of my mind. I had all but succeeded when he walked into the corner club. I tried my best to ignore him, but the fool kept at it. I told him it would end in tears. He said he would never make me cry.
Did you believe him?
I did, but only because I was in love. And love makes a mockery of wisdom. We alter our lives, our futures, and the fate of those around us, all to chase that single fraction of a moment.
Wow, that is
when
deep.
everything is beautiful.
That is super deep. And aren't those moments you spend together still worth living for?
No, they're not. Those moments are poison. Just look at me. Still in love with a ghost.
Who wrote this?
Fool went
This is
and got
great.
himself slayed not a week after the war began. I never even got a letter.
Aren't you married to, give me a dark elf here in town, Bellin something?
Belin? Don't be absurd. Belin is my cousin. Our ancestors were once members of the great house Hlalu.
Huh? What can you tell me about that house?
Well, our crest was adorned with a scale to represent the balance achieved by negotiation and compromise. House Hlalu prided itself on the use of diplomacy as opposed to warfare. They were loyal to the Empire for centuries, even before the Great War. Perhaps that bloodline is what makes me oppose Ulfric's rebellion, while at the same time makes excuses for him regarding the Grey Quarter.
Make excuses for the conditions of the slums?
The war has altered Ulfric's priorities. He won't listen to our pleas until things settle down. Even then, it would be a mistake to appeal to his chivalry. We must convince him of our value to the city's economy. If we present it to him not as an act of charity, but an investment, we have a better chance of making our case heard.
So you appeal to Ulfric's selfishness as opposed to his kindness. That's pretty smart.
That makes it sound underhanded. But a diplomat's greatest strength isn't deception, but empathy.
Well, I'd say your history, with the dead Nord, is probably means your opposition to war is probably more personal than anything, right?
I have always opposed war because it is senseless and inefficient. Balrun's death did nothing to change that belief. Very well.
Interesting news or rumors?
It's a shame what's happened to the Shattershield family this past year. We've had our differences, but I never wished them ill will. Safe travels.
Apparently, some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
Okay. There been murders in Windhelm?
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
What do you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Probably nothing, because I stole everything you have of value. Would you like to buy some of it back, though? Apparently not, no. I'll take that. Yeah. Take one of those. Thank you.
If you need another drink, I'll be right
Guess
here.
I guess we'll head out now. Yeah, nice Gooster here.
I thought the Grey...
Thanks. Thought she was beautiful, then I saw her eyes, and maybe not so much. Go in here and see if we can do any alchemy stuff. Take a look at the books you got stacked here. Don't mind me.
Have a around. I buy and sell just about anything.
Do you have any good books stashed back here? Oh. There we go. Hiding that one from me, were you? Private letter, blah, blah, blah.
I'm always happy to see a customer. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I do the fishy stick, eh? Sure why somebody would want that, but you can have it. Yeah.
Do come again.
Hey, do you have a alchemy bench here somewhere? Alchemy bench? No alchemy bench. You're not really an alchemist then, okay. Good to know. Okay, it's not an alchemy sign, it's just a store sign.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
You were telling me that. Appreciate it. Okay, so here we are at Windhelm. What do we have here? Maybe. Oh. Alright, lots of stuff here, but I don't know what to do. I do not know what we could talk to Adventus. I don't really want to do that. Oh, that's the one we need to get rid of. Yeah. I'm not sure what we should do. I don't like a lot of these. I'd love to be able to do this, but there's no quest marker for that. It doesn't tell you where to do that, so I'm definitely not doing some of these other ones. They look like they're far advanced past us. So why don't we go this way? Head down to the docks and see if we can find something to do here. Hides here? A little bit. What's in the warehouse? Let's go take a look. I don't know. We're just kind of wandering and looking for something to do. Apparently we're working on stealing food, because that's what we're doing. know there's a knapsack there. You can't steal the knapsack just to stuff in it. Like about it for here. Never hurts to pick some stuff up. You never know when you're gonna need it.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Anything to look for on the roads around here?
Tell me you've seen them. Those things. Small and evil, like something out of a nightmare. They come from Stillborn Cave, to the north. I know it.
Stillborn Cave. Yuck.
All right, then.
Fire company.
Windhelm has been hard on my people, but our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food.
People had bad luck?
We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're determined to make the best of things. I began praying to Zenithar, the god of wealth, to bring us some fortune, but thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it.
Well, that's irony. Help find that for you if you like.
Shavi would be in your debt, kind one. I enjoyed our talk.
All right.
We're used to getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shields want everything for nothing.
Got some training in light armor?
You'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor.
Nice. Someone been giving you trouble?
Torbjorn Shatter Shield. I wish someone would beat the coin out of his fat fists. He clings to every septum. He says an Argonian's labor is only worth a tenth of a proper Nord worker. My people are not slaves.
We can talk to him?
You can try, but we've gotten nowhere talking to him ourselves. May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Okay, I was gonna do something. I can't remember what I was gonna do now. I was looking at what I got. So I've got crossbows. So all these arrows I really should get rid of. Don't know who I'd give them to, though. These are stolen things, so... What? No. Drop one of these? Will that work? Get these out of here. Can't all be stolen. Come on. Really? No. Drop 20 of them. Oh, wow. Okay. We'd have to find... I have no idea who would sell those to, so I don't know. Get healing and flames, we get fury, we get calm, we get mage light. Tide Winter War? The war. Oh, that's... Oh, it's interesting. That is very interesting. Wonder if we could pick up a companion so there's 3 of us and then go attack this thing. We could certainly try. Yeah. Who's this person we gotta talk to? Let's take that off. See if we can find where this person is. We need to talk to. Say they're probably like sleeping in their bed or something. I don't know. We should probably level up too. Okay. Let's grab some magicka. Let's grab some speech. Yeah, we might need our speech here. Do some convincing.
Imperial dogs. There's nothing that's too low for them.
Hey, in the inn. Is in the end.
Come on
You.
in. We've got
I'd
more
appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
Wife's in mourning?
Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
If I find one, I'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
You need to pay the Argonians a fair wage.
Those boots aren't worth the septims I do pay them. I'm not giving them coin I could give to good Nord workers.
Oh. They'll work harder to pay them more.
They don't work now. Why should I waste more money?
Pay them or things will get ugly.
Easy. Maybe I was being too harsh on them. By the honor of Clan Shattershield, they will be paid fairly. You have my word.
Here, have a drink on
Got
me.
any ale or mead? Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
Hey.
The Imperials think we're all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Oh, don't let them know the good news. You gotta pay raise. You gotta pay raise. You get a pay raise, and you get a pay raise. You get a pay raise. You're welcome. I expect you to erect a statue of me, and the statue should be erected. Yeah, that's what I meant. What's up, Scaly?
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
Maybe they do. Or Bjorn will be paying you all more.
You talked Torbjorn down? I'm impressed. Here I was, saving this for a rainy day. Maybe now I can afford a few more for my people. Take it.
May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
You want to know, because I want to know about this. So, how much gold do we have? 180. Son of a biscuit. We're just gonna wait through the night on the docks here, stand around by the fires where it's warm. We're gonna go over to the marketplace. See what we got that we can sell. There's an alchemy shop there too, so we'll check that out. And I'd like to scrape together some money so we can hire somebody.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Little bit. Little bit.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
That's not much
Whether
help.
it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
That's not bad. Again, I don't really want to do that. We'll sell that one, though. Nah. Sell that. Sell those. Sell you that. Sell you 5 of these. Sell that ale. Read that yet, so I don't want to sell it. Okay, we probably got enough that we can
Thank
do
you
something
for your
now, so
custom.
that's good. We'll check this first, though. After I grab some hanging moss here. Did I already have hanging moss? Go. Here we go.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
See, you're not well. Have a seat. I'll fetch you some tonic.
If there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. So close
What do you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Okay.
And interesting.
All right. No, we'll do. Won't look at that right now. Tempted. No, we don't need any more money right now. We shouldn't, anyways.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea?
Just love that line. Horses. All day long.
I told you, my friend. I'm not going on another wild goat
Come on,
chase.
just
And
stoke the
I'm telling
fire.
you,
Take a
Torvald,
seat.
This time I know exactly where it is. We'd be fools not to go after it.
That's what you said the last time, and the time before that.
Need something?
Besides, even if we found the treasure, at my age, I wouldn't have time to spend it.
Spend it? Since when has this been about the money?
No, I haven't. But you seem to have forgotten. I've had neck problems ever since we got ambushed by those ice wraiths. We barely made it out alive.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him.
Hired.
There's my blade is sharp and I thirst for battle. Onward then.
Excellent.
And where do we get them? The file? My stool.
Alrighty, everybody.
Prices. We'd be better off dealing with the wraiths.
Such a shame what
At least
happened
then
to
I won't
Susanna.
lose an arm
Her
and a
beauty
leg.
was the only thing worth suffering.
Yeah, but the alchemy table can be used for free.
You're an alchemist.
Okay, we are going to end this episode here. I hope you come back for the next episode of If You Can't Catch 'Em, where we are going to be taking on probably the bandits inside the Winter War rack. So join us here for that. Hope you're enjoying this. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like down below. Drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel about this, or just drop it and say, hey, Dread, just want to let you know who I am, that I'm watching. All those things would be awesome. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, consider giving it an old push on the subscribe button, and a ring, and a little tickle and a ring on the notification icon there, notification bell. And yeah, appreciate you all from Mist-Valley Skyrim. My name is Dread. We're out of here. Bye-bye.